How's it going, folks? And you're very welcome along to the Motorcycle Hour podcast, brought to you by Clonegale MCC. Before we kick it off, just a massive shout out to our sponsors, Terence Healy Motorcycles. Terence Healy Motorcycles is a one-stop shop for all your motorcycle needs, stocking a large range of quality used motorcycles and also a main Honda dealer for the Midlands. They also offer the latest gear and motorcycle gear and accessories, and Terence Healy's is an approved RSA training centre. So check out their website on thmotorcycles.ie. Also a massive thanks to motorcycletraining.ie for sponsoring the podcast. For all your motorcycle training requirements for IBT or any pre-test requirements, check out motorcycletraining.ie. Before we kick it off, we do also want to mention that this podcast is intended for an audience of 18 years and older. So just remember this when deciding where and when you listen. How's it going, folks? And you're very welcome back to the Motorcycle Hour podcast. On this week's episode, number 44, we had a very interesting guest lined up for you this week, but just due to some personal circumstances, we're going to have to postpone until maybe next week. So bear with us this week. We've got the little Cha is here, all 5'3.5" of him.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the bold Roscoe McQuaid.
Where you going?
And Kieran Riley.
How are we all?
With his new MT-07, but we'll get onto that now very shortly. So we're going to be chatting to you for the next half an hour or so. As I said, this is a bit of a slimmed down version because we're actually heading for the north in the morning. Bright and early, and we've got to get a few bikes and stuff ready. We're heading up to do a few more of the Irish Photo Rally pints for 2025. 3 pints in total.
3 pints this weekend, yeah.
3 pints this weekend.
Armoy.
And cherry on the cake, we're heading up to Armoy then Saturday morning for the Armoy road races.
Yeah.
The last of the season, boys. It's kind of sad to see it in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, it comes around quick, doesn't it?
It does. It comes around quick, you know. And especially with,
Kevin
obviously.
Keys.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, we're all eyes will be on Kevin Keys. I did see something during the day on Facebook there as regards pints scored. There was a kind of a graph done of road racers that scored pints. I don't ask me what way the pints score, but like for a first time, doing all the roads in Ireland that was available.
Oh, he's up there.
He's well up there.
Oh, well up there,
like,
yeah.
Unbelievable. Like, I think first was Michael Dunlap and down, so on and so forth. But he wasn't too far down the rankings behind him.
He's doing absolutely extremely well.
And bearing in mind, jumping on a brand new bike halfway through the season.
Absolutely. And then having breakdowns on that R6. I think he had an issue with that R6 here the last time he was out as well. So he's absolutely flying it, and I know we keep saying it here, but geez, like, you'd have to be proud of him. He's our local rider here, so yeah, we'll be looking forward to getting up there.
If a lot more, sort of got behind him there, and
yeah,
you're not sponsor him, Charlie.
give him a bit of a helping
You
hand.
could you could probably buy him 2 new bikes with a change in your pocket.
You could now, to be fair.
A change in the ashtray on the Beamer.
Yeah, to be honest to God.
You put a new set of tyres on it for a minute.
If I had your money, McQuaid, I'd burn me on.
I know, honest to God, and that fire would be burning for a long time.
Well,
Good long
longer
time.
than Pablo's, huh?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Do you know what? Just completely off topic, but I did hear a story before that Pablo Escobar used to spend
$5,000 a day on elastic bands.
for the bundling the money. I don't know, it was a $5,000 a day.
Oh,
I wouldn't be too far up
Wouldn't be too far off.
Like, would it? No, I don't know. That seems an awful lot for elastic bands. Like, you buy 1,000 elastic bands.
We'd be bringing in millions.
How much was it? He burnt in one day just to keep his family warm? Was it over
millions.
$1 million?
Was it?
Millions.
My God. There you go. That's completely off topic. But as I say, Armoy road race is Saturday, last race of the year. Wouldn't it be lovely? Like, we're only into the kind of latter end of July.
Yeah,
wouldn't it be lovely if there was a bit of racing down south in September?
If the old road racing was still down south, you see, it would be still going.
It would, yeah.
Like, you'd have Skerries, Killalane, Wallerstown.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the truth.
Faheen and all.
Look at hopefully
next year now.
Fingers and toes crossed. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
Can't cross my toes, but
can you not?
No.
That's the old arthritis.
Yeah.
No, that's diabetes. They fell off 2 years ago.
Like your bike, there's bits falling off. Sorry, getting back to it before we go along. Kieran, all jokes aside, man, he landed out. You've got yourself a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful new MT-07, man.
Yeah.
Hand on heart when I say it, it's an absolutely gorgeous bike.
Cheers, bud.
And it's one of the nicest sounding bikes. That cross-plane engine, that it is just class. He's left my house the other night going up the road. I swear to God, it's gorgeous. The best luck. You happy with it?
Yeah. Now, you know me, I was never really a fan of Yamaha, but I tell you, this yoke's after impressing me now.
Boys, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We had a conversation earlier on, actually, about Yamahas. I know you're not an R1 fan, Cha. You just
No. I rode them and all. No, I was...
It's never warmed them.
Yeah, either they're in you or they're not.
Yeah.
And sure, it's like a car. The Jigs 1000 now and the blades and that are more my scene, not the R1.
Yeah, no, I get you, yeah. As I say, look, I've had 4 Yamahas, I suppose.
What was that track bike you bought last year? It was an R1, wasn't it?
An R6.
R6.
I actually had 6 Yamahas, I'm wrong. I actually had 7 Yamahas. What am I saying? I think, am I right in saying that? I had 2 R1s. I had 2 Phaser 1000s, that's 4. I had the R6 as 5. I had an XVS 650, which is 6. Yeah. And I had that Yamaha Thundercat 600. So that's 7, yeah. I had 7 Yamahas. There you go. There's a statistic I didn't realise about myself. Yeah. I know, I always look at it. It's not that I absolutely love them, but I've never had any issues with them. Any of them I ever had handled well, mechanically were sound. I like the styling of them. I probably do like the newer ones better, even, looks wise than the older ones. But yeah, I always liked them, man. But like that, it's some lads are like that. Some lads wouldn't touch a Suzuki, and other lads wouldn't touch a Honda. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, there's lads out there wouldn't go near them. Yeah,
horses for courses.
Horses for courses. Absolutely, 100%. We were talking actually there earlier on about the new Blackbird as well.
Yeah, new Blackbird.
That looks savage.
It does. Yeah.
Oh my God.
When's the last time they brought out the Blackbird? Like, how long is it? Yeah. Like,
Honestly.
I'm trying to think, what year, when did they stop making them? Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, would it be 04-ish or would it be even before that?
No,
or?
I think 7.
Oh, is there a Blackbird? You
I
could be
think
right,
there
yeah.
7
Well, it could be.
Blackbirds.
I always, anytime I see a Blackbird as like 0002.
You would by looking at them, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they did come out in 07. I think Ross is on the Google.
Well, I know
now.
the last of the Gen 1 boozes was 07.
Yeah.
That was the last one. And I think, I'm nearly sure the Blackbird was in around the same.
Was it?
Yeah, but then one of the lads we know, didn't he have one? It was like fairly fresh for the year now.
Well,
yeah,
Well, the jury's in.
when was it last produced?
Yeah.
It was produced from 1996 to 2007.
2007, there you go.
I knew well,
there you go, Chad. Come on.
Yeah.
I just don't ever remember seeing like one, even 06.
Oh, geez, yeah.
That new
there.
one looks class.
Oh, it's savage.
The new
It
one.
is. Absolutely class.
But the new one actually has the 1300 engine.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the new Blackbird 1300.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's going to be
A weapon.
shit hot.
Weapon. Yeah, definitely.
'Cause,
Well, am I right in saying, do you know what you were saying about the Gen 1 Busa? But there was kind of 2 Gen 1 Busas. The first one to come out in 99 was unrestricted. And then they restricted it from then on.
Yeah.
No, 99 and 00 were full blown.
Full, or was it?
And I think it was late 01 when whatever that crowd, they had to restrict them,
Yeah.
bring them back to a certain,
Yeah.
even though, now let me tell you now,
Yeah.
from a man that owns the booze,
Yeah.
them big bad boys, they can move.
Yeah,
right?
no, 100%.
And
it was the top end speed is all it is, wasn't it?
but me arse. Like, they're only supposed to be able to do 186, supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
But they don't.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a tailwind behind you.
they
They
keep
do 187.
They keep going, do they?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that they keep going?
Just, allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But no, seriously. But I'll tell you now, you see, the new boozes are still bulky enough compared now to the new Blackbird.
I was just
The
going
new
to say.
Blackbird
It looks
like,
looks sleek.
it looks like a
Tiny
blade.
and
It does,
tight.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
It does.
this I'm going to tell you, this yoke's going to, because as
gonna
you
buy
know, I like Honda.
You want to buy one?
But I'm going to tell you here now,
You want to buy one?
I'd say myself, these are going to be a weapon.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
reckon? When are we likely see them on
There's
this
one-
side of the war?
Well, look, if you go by everything on YouTube and all, they're supposed to be introduced this year. It's 25.
2025.
But I'd say by the time
We get
them, it'll be
26.
26.
Yeah.
You know,
Could be a big seller. It'll be very interesting to see
Well,
how they handle it.
Terrence will be able to get access to that info.
Oh,
Yeah, sure, you
absolutely,
men
yeah.
know that,
Yeah. But like,
Put a pre-order in, chat.
what?
what
Put
I'm
a
wondering,
pre-order in Terrence.
Yeah, pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Two of them, and you were paying for it.
what I'm wondering though, like they're up again, like that kind of a bike is kind of up again Z1000 SXs and so on and so forth for that sports tour. So they want to be able to make it fairly light and fairly good to handle because that's what people are looking for now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
exactly.
if you see this yoke and the videos and all them after looking at on them,
Yeah.
oh, Jesus, it's, you know, the SX1000s and all that, they won't keep with the yoke.
No, but I don't mean keep. I don't mean speedway.
This is not
But I
for
mean,
style of the bike. For
yeah,
popularity.
I know, if
sale.
you've seen it,
Yeah.
Bren, if you've seen it and you know by looking at it,
Yeah,
this yoke's
see
going
picture
to
of
be
it?
serious.
what's that? Yeah, no, I've just seen pictures of it. I've seen
They're
bits
going to
and
be
pieces of it.
serious
I've seen.
yoke to handle.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd
like
look to see
Honda's
one.
not bringing a 1300 Blackbird out to have it handling like a pig and shite.
No.
This
no,
yoke's going to do what says in the tin.
Yeah.
And I'm going like, and even me now that I love the boozer, but fuck me.
Did you ever own a Blackbird?
No, I rode the Blackbirds,
Yeah.
but I preferred the boozer.
Yeah.
The Blackbird was a bit, I thought, now I know everyone says the boozer is long. No, the boozer is not long. It's because of the front fairing makes it look long.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the Blackbird was the bit, that was longish.
Yeah, it was.
You know?
To be fair.
So I preferred the
It didn't
boozer.
actually look as long when they put panniers on them.
No,
It sort of shortened the
no,
arse
it
of it.
sort of made it look shorter.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, a beautiful bike to ride,
Yeah.
the Blackbird.
I don't think I ever rode a
Absolutely.
Blackbird, no.
Yeah, I rode a few of them.
Did you?
A good friend of mine, Lou Marr, had one as well, and it was a lovely wine, like
Oh,
a candy
yeah.
apple ready
Oh,
one.
yeah.
His
Lovely.
brother
Something you want
Noel,
to sink your teeth into.
Yeah.
his brother Noel brought home from England for him. He used to often bring bikes home, make a buy them off from here, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But Noel wouldn't deal with shite now.
Okay.
It'd have to be fucking
Oh, yeah.
100%, like no scratches, no bollocks. and
Very
this.
fussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Where
yeah.
to be.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, absolutely,
he used to bring some gorgeous bikes home from England, like at the time, and and any bike Mick could get now, even the Boozer and all, Mick could say to me, "Here, bring that Joe for a rip." So I go for an old squad up the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Blackbird was a lovely bike, but not a Boozer.
No,
If you know what I mean. Now,
Yeah.
and I know people probably say, fuck him, fuck." No, I'm just saying I prefer the Boozer
Yeah.
Yeah, but that-
than the Honda. Even though as you know, love Fireblades.
Yeah.
But just the booze is sort of pipped it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
For
yeah.
me, anyway.
No,
You know what I
100%,
mean?
yeah. No, I never rode. I don't think I ever rode one of them now, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What if there was a question now, and this is just because it's after popping into my head, and I know the answer straight away. What's the worst bike you've ever ridden? Is there any one bike that sticks in your mind that you get up on and just said, how the fuck does anybody ride one of these?
now you have me there.
I've only ridden 2 bikes, so
You've been ridden 2 bikes.
Well, do you know?
What 2 bikes?
both phasers.
Oh, you've ridden my
Oh, the Tiger.
Tiger.
No, do you know, that GS that you had in, I hated that.
The BMW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was even just the controls on it.
Yeah.
Because everyone was so fucking different.
Yeah.
And the front end just felt alive.
That's what I'm saying. You heard me saying that to the Mr.
Yeah.
and he was saying, Jesus, because they're renowned for having the best like front end suspension. I agreed with you. I thought the front end was dreadful. On it.
It felt like you were going over like humps and bumps that
Yeah,
weren't there.
yeah,
Like it
absolutely.
was reacting to everything. Like,
Honest to God, it was like
Down-
the fucking
down-
front was like a trampoline. Yeah.
but then your Tiger, that thing to get into gear. Now I know you said it's that
yeah.
the gearbox on that or the clutch or something.
Well, yeah, it is on that as well. And then the chain tension was too tight in it back
Yeah.
then. I did discover that. But then the gear lever is
Yeah.
way too short. And I had to be on the forums on Facebook, and there's a new lever you can get for it. It's only about 1.5 inches longer. But next time you look at my bike, look at it. It's fucking ridiculous how
Oh,
short it is.
Yeah.
That inch makes huge difference.
Oh, 100%. Oh,
Sure, any woman will tell you that.
Yeah, how?
100%.
Oh.
But you know how much, I see one, do you know how much the lever is? Just for the fucking
How
lever.
much?
It's like £143 sterling.
There's a cunt that knocked that
Sure,
into
it's
you.
like
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm used to it now, though.
Yeah,
But
once
I
you
know
use
what
it,
you're saying.
you're
Yeah,
grand.
yeah.
There's that. It's like that restrictor yoke I have on mine for the throttle. €130, and it's the size of like a paperclip.
Yeah, is that what it was?
I swear to God,
Friend,
Oh,
I'll
right.
tell you a story. Years ago, right?
me laugh.
Years ago, I was after buying the 99 Fireblade.
Yeah. The one you have now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a 23 year this year. And but I was after buying it anyway, and Tony was in the bike shop. But he was after bringing up this GSX or 600. The fucking, what you call them, Shrad yoke.
S-Rads,
right?
yeah.
But anyway, so myself and Eugene had the Bandit 1200. That was my brother-in-law. And my friend Ray had the ZXR 400.
Yeah.
But so we went for an old rip anyway. And Tony pulled in. He says to me, he says, "Oh, cha, want to get a fucking rip on this yoke? Animal for a 600.
Yeah.
They fuck off. See, it's an animal. So you're right. He was mad to get in the blade. Right? So we just anyway. I said, right, fuck it, Chuck. Come on, give us a rip in this yoke. So the minute he set mine, bump, gone. First, second, third gear on the back wheel. So you stupid bastard. I was going mad because I don't like anyone wheeling me bikes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took after him. If a fella on a nifty came up, he would have left me sitting. There was more power now in me.
In a wet fart.
Yeah. So anyway, I said, fuck all, just kept her pinned anyway, and I got to the next stop, and I went, "Oh, Eugene." I said, "Come here," because Tony, the cue cunt, wouldn't stop. He kept going.
Yeah.
Say, "Huge, come here." Hey, "Oh, you want to get a rip on this show?" I says, "Jeez, for 600, she'd pull the arms out of you. She wouldn't pull you out of bed, but, right?" So give me that Bandit there, saying, "Get a quick rip on this show." So at the minute I got the Bandit, gone, right? So me,
You left him there.
yeah. So
cute.
I went like a whore up the road anyway and caught Tony, and Tony looked at me and I looked at him and I went, "Yeah, you fucking bastard." Yeah. Right? We just anyway, the next thing anyway, the two boys eventually caught up on us. We pulled in for coffee.
Yeah.
The two boys caught up on us anyway. The minute we pulled in, what do you say? "Ray, want to get ripping at right?" We pawned it all the way down, right?
All the way down.
Ray's ZXR 400 pissed all over it. Eugene got up and it was gone like a shot. And Ray thought there was something wrong.
Oh, it's a limbo.
Ray was like,
Are they that bad, them yokes?
"Ah,
Are
they're
they?
useless, wouldn't pull you out of bed."
You'd see them for pittance. They
Yeah.
don't make big money
No,
at all,
no,
that's right,
no,
yeah.
no.
They're like
I
the...
wonder why.
Yeah, they're like the jigs, but they've a weird back on them. They're more of a
But-
humpy kind of a back.
But I'll
on
tell
them.
you another story. Tony was after buying the ZX10.
Yeah,
right?
Gen 1.
Yeah, brand new now,
Oh,
right?
Nice, yeah.
And fucking, what did I bring out? Oh, I brought me tuned blade. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, the dyno.
Yeah, you've never seen that one.
No,
But that was...
I think I'm privileged to say that I did.
an Antichrist.
That was some...
Oh,
fuck.
boy.
Yeah, she was a bad boy, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
But anyway,
Very
fucking...
sick chicken.
Sick
oh,
chicken.
you wouldn't have you seen this show?
Yeah.
Who else came with us? 4 of us.
James. No.
But another friend of ours had an MV Augusta
Oh, yeah.
750.
Yeah. Some fucking engine braking on them yokes.
If you can get it to go. I hated it. I swear. And of course, Tony the cunt done it to me again.
Yeah.
He says to me, he was giving Gerard a spin on the ZX10. Says you bring that joke. Say no, says you got me before. No, he says, that's an MV Augusta. That's an animal.
Yeah.
He says, I'll bring your blade.
Yeah.
Because he knew it was the tuned one.
Yeah.
And I said, right, go on. Jeez, boys. I swear on my father's life or grave, I nearly cried in that show.
Yes, yeah. Desperate.
It wouldn't pull you out of bed.
No.
I'm telling you here now.
Yeah,
And I got vexed. So next thing anyway, we pulled in and I says to Jared, I says, here, up, come on. So he give me a Linda. Well, that's ZX10. Did I not redden that? Tony tell you.
Yeah.
He took off on my, I fucking reddened this yoke going up the road. He says, fuck you now, Tony. You're fucking reddening my yoke. I'm going to redden it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But away ways, and says, Tony, well, what do you think of that? Yep. I says, I'm not believing you no more. Because every time he tells me it's a good joke, it's a polished crap. Swear to
So
God.
was that the worst joke to
Worst,
MV goes there?
yeah. The Shred 600 and the fucking
And the
MV goes there.
Yeah.
Not, lads, if a fella was to leave the two of them at the gate,
No.
Hammond Lane would be getting them. I wouldn't.
Anyway, my one's a little bit more probably controversial. We were out for a spin a good few years ago. I had a Triumph ST, the 1050 at the time, the first one. And a lad that was with us had a ZX12. And this yoke was all the bells and whistles and the whole lot. Now, it didn't have straight up bars on it. And he says to me, he was mad about the Triumph. He says, can I get a spin of the Triumph? I says, yeah, no bother at all, man, work away. So we headed off and we went from Summerhill to Kilcock, which for people to know, like, it's not far.
No.
And I was praying for him to pull in and give me back the Triumph. It was the worst. That's why when lads on was it was the worst bike I ever rode in my life, man. I hated it.
An animal to go.
Oh, an animal to go and pass Everton Bar petrol station.
Oh, yeah.
But it did not feel nice. Big, heavy, tall. I didn't like it at all. And lads like that, like as we were saying about Yamaha, lads fucking love them. But by J's for me,
But
whatever
you know
was,
now,
no.
that's another thing. Tony had two of them down his shed the time he was in the bike shop.
Yeah.
And he was selling the two of them from the bike shop. And one was the 99 one.
Yeah.
And the other was 01, I think, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was much the same as the boozes now. As I say, the 99 was full blown, 00, right? And then after that, they had to restrict them a bit. But he says to me, bring the black one for a spin first. So away with me, like, shot up the road and all. Yeah, now, didn't...
Hate it.
No, and it didn't really... What would you call it? Put the smile in my head, face either. You know what I'm saying? So I come back anyway, and he says, bring the 99 one.
Yeah.
Right, is some different.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I come back, I had a smile on me like a Cheshire cat.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, no, unless there was something because it was only one I ever wrote, but like genuine, I remember saying to myself, Jesus, get me off the joke. It's horrible. I kept thinking it was going to drop it. Like it was just a head.
Now, as I say, they're a high bike.
Yeah.
Right? And now at that time I could have been about 5'7".
Yeah.
Now, because age, I'm going down. But I know, but I was able to ride the fucker anyway. But I won't tell you, I thought, but there were no booze either.
No, I didn't.
There's something about the booze. Maybe it's because the booze suits me.
Yeah.
I fit into it like a glove.
Yeah.
But I found them a bit tall. But they could fucking...
They'd shift like. No two ways about it.
But the only thing about it, they're an out-now animal and petrol.
Oh, so on petrol.
Yeah.
They're outrageous,
Yeah.
man. They're like Bandit 1200s.
Yeah.
Oh, be the Lord.
And they were a
animals.
gorgeous bike. The Bandit 12.
I like the first ones, yeah. But then after that, they just
when they start putting the half fairings on them and all, made it
desperate.
fucking...
Yeah, the first, the Gen 1 Bandit 1200s.
Oh, no, they were brilliant.
Used to look at all the Street Fighter magazines years ago. Every lad was into doing them up, Bandit 12s. They were
And
fucking class.
Do you know now what used to be gorgeous bike for street fighting?
What's that?
The Gixxer 11.
Yeah, I don't. Not being I don't remember them. So, I don't remember them. I know what they look like, but they were kind of. We were talking there. They were kind of before my time, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I started getting into bikes, it was Mark 1 Bandits. It was, K1 Gixxer thousands. It was 5JJR1s. It was 919 blades. Do you know?
Yeah, well, back in my time, you see.
You had penny farthings back in your fucking time.
You shut up, you
Back in
bearded...
my day, it was all donkey cart.
You bearded lady. No, back in my time, it was all Z650s, fucking 125s,
BSAs.
250Ns. You know what I mean? All that sort of Honda 44s,
Yeah.
Honda 504s.
Yeah, and that's why you like them. I don't like them at all. Like they were that kind of square shaped. Do you know what I mean? Like the K1 Gixxers, I always think they're class, man.
Yeah.
I always said Gen 1 ZX9s. I fucking loved. There's something about them. I remember my cousin, it was a Mark or Alan Maguire, one of them anyway. I was only a young lad and they were after getting, could have been even the 750. But I remember them coming down to the house in it, and I just said, "Oh my god!" It was the green one. I just said, "That is fucking absolutely savage." And from that point onwards, I always loved them bikes. I think they're class.
ZX9.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't got one in the shop.
I had 2 of them, and I sold them like an egot. Yeah, but sure, that's what you do, boys. That's what happens.
That's
That's,
life.
what,
That's,
that's
that's,
life.
it.
It's been a
That's
while
life.
since you sold a bike.
no, but you
actually.
see,
It is now. You're proud of me.
You're doing well.
It is. I'm not doing too bad now.
Yeah,
What's obviously I know you haven't ridden a ton of bikes, but say of your 2 bikes out there,
Yeah.
like which do you prefer? You've
Like
obviously
1,000.
do you prefer it, yeah?
Yeah.
All everything about it, or just
Oh,
the
yeah.
riding of it?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks better. The front end is nicer.
No, but I'm talking about between the Harley
Oh,
and the Phaser.
oh, I think you meant between.
If you had to choose one.
Oh.
But there's a huge difference.
Oh,
huge
completely.
difference.
Huge
You know what I
difference.
mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, well, it depends what I'm going out doing.
But it doesn't matter. Somebody has a gun to your head and says you're keeping one of these bikes. That's it.
I'd probably keep the Harley.
Yeah, well, it'd be because it's worth a lot more money too.
It's worth a lot more money. Yeah.
To be fair, yeah, that's the sensible one.
That's kind of like,
I do like the
you know,
Harley
when you get into bikes, I got in obviously like quite late age, so you're thinking kind of, oh, I can ride a Harley. That'd be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mid-age crisis thing.
yeah. No, but it is a nice Harley, man.
It's nice, it's lovely, yeah.
It is lovely to have, 100%, yeah.
You know?
We were even talking during the week, we had somebody come up with the bright idea of having an odd owl cruiser there for tipping along there, or not, maybe.
who was that? Boy?
I think it was you, bud. Or it could have been me.
I tell you the truth.
There was 2 of us in it anyway.
Yeah, I did. I won't tell you a lie. I'm
Yeah.
getting soft in the fucking head. But yeah, I tell you, I had one before, and I thought I found it a good bike. The Shadow 1100.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind having something there in the shed that when the boys be going out in the Harleys, they can go for the old rip instead of going on the booze or the 1,000 or whatever, because it doesn't look fucking right. And then the Jixers there going, "Daddy, will you ride me to fucking hell?" You know what I mean?
You can't ride them bikes, handy man.
No, you can't.
There's
You
no
know what I
things
mean?
in it, you can't.
Simple
100%.
as.
Yeah.
And any man that's out there that has Jixer houses around will tell you that.
Yeah.
You can't ride them at 50, 60 mile an
No.
hour. Forget about
I
it.
would love, it's no point saying different. I would love another Harley. I would love one at some stage.
Yeah.
But I just can't justify spending all that money on one for a bike that you'd ride. Like if it was like you had one bike and that was it, and that was
Yeah.
your heart, and that was the type of riding you did, and that was it. Yeah, 100%. But for us, like we like a bit of speed, we like to do our touring.
Allegedly.
Well, you
Allegedly.
could do the touring on the Harley, but you wouldn't be going on the routes we'd be going.
No.
You'll be sticking to more like fucking
Yeah.
main roads, like, you know.
Yeah. 100%,
Motorway
yeah.
crack, yeah.
But I do
No, not
believe,
motorway, but like national road. You just stick to national roads.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
we go completely, sometimes stupidly go off the beaten
Yeah.
track.
But I do,
End
I
up with a
do,
bog,
I like
you going through a bog with a bit of booster, like, and the back wheel just fucking hopping all over the place.
we have went
Yeah.
to some bad roads with them bikes, to be fair.
That they shouldn't have been
They
near the
shouldn't
colour
have
of
been
it.
on them roads at all.
That's why I tell
Definitely
everybody the booze will go anywhere.
Yeah.
No, it might not come back.
Yeah,
No,
exactly. Yeah.
well, it's fucking after coming back. 'cause
Yeah.
You seen the roads we went in down the
Oh,
country.
don't talk to me.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
roads you wouldn't bring a scrambler.
You wouldn't bring a tractor.
And that booze they fucking ploughed out.
Yeah.
and-
Do you remember
The bridges.
Do you remember? Remember him going across the middle? No, I was following you, I think.
Oh,
And you
fuck.
decided to go across the middle strip, and there's
He was after warning him.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah.
after said,
Yeah.
Kieran, mind that fucking centre of that road.
And
Next
I
thing-
was behind you.
Oh,
And
she
the
come
whole
up
lot-
the- oh, she
yeah.
come up the road sideways.
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 You were drifting.
Yeah.
I says, oh, no, Chad, don't be showing the boys how to drift. and I filmed
Filmed
underpants at the same
Oh,
time.
Lord. But it is an interesting conversation, I suppose, to have. Like, for us, and I do remember you saying this to me, and it was one thing you said, and you were right. Like, there's some people, like, what, I know it's depends on the individual, but are you better off spending 12 grand on a savage bike, like a beautiful, whatever it is, whether it's a sports tour or a Harley or a sports bike or whatever, like, you've 12 grand, a new bike, all the bells and
No,
whistles.
12 grand on
or
three
you buy
bikes.
3 bikes.
Three.
Do you know
Well,
what
I
I mean?
suppose at the end of the day, it's every man to his own. If he has
100%.
the money, you know, you're
No,
you
but
know
no,
yourself,
but
like,
regardless,
no, I'm just saying, like,
No,
even
but
if,
what you're saying is like, if you buy a sports tour, you're never going to be going fucking for your mad blips every now and
No,
then.
yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
on bad roads,
Where
yeah.
you're not going to be going on this road, you're not going to be doing that.
Yeah.
You buy a cruiser, well then you can't do this and you can't do that. You buy an adventure tour, whatever. Like
Yeah.
you're limiting
Yeah,
yourself.
but you see, you've got to understand as well, lads. I've been there done that war t-shirt. If you've one bike, when I started off my biking career, I had a CBR 600. Yes, brilliant bike. I can't fault it at all. But after so many months, and at the time I had no car, it was constant riding the bike, like to work, fucking.
And obviously wore
But
off.
you get sick of the one, right?
Yeah.
So then I kept that, and I got a ZXR 750 to come out, the H model. So I had the 2 bikes.
Yeah.
And then I said, fuck it. And I went off and I got a Slingshot 750 Suzuki. So then I had to treat them. So then I used to go out to the shed and I go, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Oh, fuck off, man, you're coming. And I go off. But, right, one bike, no, I'm a man, one bike would not suit me.
Yeah.
Right? So if you said to me, there's 12 grand, won't buy one bike or with that 12 grand, I'd say, fuck off. I'm going out to buy 3.
Yeah.
And if I could squeeze the 4th one out of the 12, I'd get the 4th.
You're a volume biker.
Yeah. I like to go into a shed and go, yeah, I'll bring this one today.
Now, a bit of a disclaimer there. If you walk into your shed, you're going to, right, that one's not running. That one is not
Excuse me, every
That one
bike
is
I
not
have in the shed runs, let me tell you.
There's
bud.
no tax on that since 1998.
Jeez, I forgot I actually had that one. It's that long since I've ridden it.
Yeah, he was cleaning out the press the other day. I found another hay booster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least the back end of one. Anyway.
Yeah, honest to God.
No,
yeah.
but,
it's an interesting one. I'd be with Chan on that one. It's not about. Now, I don't mean I wouldn't have 4 sports bikes. I'd like to have.
Oh, no,
what I
I'd have
have.
four
Like, the
different
only-
bikes.
Yeah, I've obviously me adventure tour ish, you could say, or sports tour, whatever you want to call it. I've got my sports bike. There is a spot I would like a nice kind of a cruiser, something like that. If we're all heading off somewhere, you know what I mean? Just a nice, comfortable, relaxed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Spin.
that's why I have the Z1000. The Z, I call that me comfy zone.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about
Right.
cruiser though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then me booze, I class her as me sports tour.
Yeah.
Because if you knows, when we're going on a long
Long
stint,
ones.
I bring her
Yeah.
because comfort, and she'll do everything I want.
Why'd you bring it tonight? So it's 4 miles.
Yeah.
Because
You could have thrown it up in your
I
shoulder.
changed the can on it, you blind cunt. So I wanted to hear what it sounded like. Because if it didn't sound right, I changed the can before I go tomorrow. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Are you with me or against me?
Jesus, that's some dope. Where did we get that
I
show?
don't know that.
Well, the
Drag
saying
all around
is, the dirty does.
No, but like,
You look like oddball out with the fucking dirty dozen. Oh no, Kelly's Heroes. Sorry, Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah, Kelly's heroes.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
oh, was he your man that drove the tank?
Donald Sunderland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a tank of a man.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
But no,
That
but-
was it.
but
Don't
I
you
suppose-
listen to some shite?
No, but that's the handy thing. You know, I know you're throwing around a figure there that sounds like it's not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money. But you can get into bikes. You can get another different type of bike for
Yeah.
2-3 grand. Mm-hmm. You can. It's not like when you're in the cars. Say you want to go rallying this weekend. I don't know what they cost, but I'm not imagining you're going to get any ball of scrap of a rally car for less than 10-15 grand.
No, yeah.
If you're into your classic cars, all
Go
that sort of
again.
shit.
I know.
But you could, for 10 grand, if you have 10 grand cash, you could put easily 4 bikes out in a car. That'll do you for the rest of your life.
I know. But isn't it funny though when you're into like one of my mates, McKeever, he's mad into cars, mad into drifting and all that crap. I wouldn't watch drifting that if they're doing it out there. I went to it
No.
before. It bored me to death. But he's all was on about, he's on about, as an S15 or something, then you get 400 brake horsepower and you get this, that, and it'll do this, that, or. I said, lad, just go and get 3 grand and buy a Gixxer 1000 there. So you do 200 mile an hour. What more do you want? Like, you know what I mean? No. But that's, look, you're into what you're into. That's, that's the long and the
see,
short.
look, everybody's into their own little old thing. You know what I'm saying? We
100%.
can't sneer at them boys because
No.
they're into that like that.
Yeah.
And they can't sneer us. We're into what we're into. We're into bikes. End of story.
Yeah.
Like if a lad said to me, oh, there's a car,
Here's a question for you though, right?
What?
Not interrupting you now, but what I am.
what?
We talked about before, we're talking about tracers, 900s,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's something we both said. Would you feel odd or weird about going from 1,000 to 1,300cc bikes to go back to a 900cc bike? Or an 800 or a 700 or whatever?
No,
They come in a 7 and a 9. They don't think there's an 8.
No, but I'm just saying in general, like, you know what I mean?
No. See, a tracer, you see, you're getting away, right? I like me, allegedly,
The blip.
the blip, right? So the blade, which is 900, or the Gixxer 1000, whatever, that's for that. Now, if you want the different kind of riding for just tipping around there with the with panniers on her there, and yes, Tracer 900, fucking Tiger 1050. Yeah, lovely bike.
No, but
that's
I'm saying
for that job.
Yeah, but no, but what I'm saying is, right, say the like of a bike like that, right?
Yeah.
You had a choice of a bike that you had a Triumph Tiger, which is 1,000 odd cc, or you had a Honda NC 750. Both bikes are perfectly comfortable. They'll do the exact same job. One will obviously be a little bit more powerful than the other. But would you automatically go, no, I want 1,000? Or would you say, no, the 750 be grand?
Just the fact that you're going down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you see, the NC 750, they're snappy,
Yeah.
right? The 1050, no, just because that's 1050, no, I'd go for the 750.
Yeah. So you
Right?
would, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Kieran, my son's after buying that MT-07, right, which is 700cc. I took that bike yesterday. He was in work. I transferred insurance for him.
Yeah, that's just mentioned.
And turned his stomach in work when I rang him and told him I was bringing it out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not. I went off and would you believe I had a smile on my face as long as the day was long after riding that 700?
100%.
I could throw that joke into corners. Lads, I'm telling you, they're a fun bike.
I could burn the back wheel off it.
No,
I
I
could do
just
stuff.
scrub in the...
You're not helping the situation now, Grant.
I just scrub in the new
I
tyres for him.
slammed the forks when I was doing that 4.5 mile wheelie.
I hit the Cush Bridge at 80 mile an hour. I got 4 foot off ground. Not a bother.
But when he gets down summons in the post for speeding.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. But all joking
I'd
aside...
love if he did it now.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Lord.
But all joking aside,
Have you seen this man?
a beautiful bike to ride.
100%. I rode when Davina had the CBR 600 that time.
Yeah.
I was blown away with that bike, man.
Yeah.
Such a little rocket of yoke,
I
and he
was
yoked the
wondering
handle.
what was wrong with you,
What?
that you were blown away. I had to catch you.
You get- No, I swear to God, but like it's some crack
But
on
sure,
it.
the fucking bike she has now that you
Yeah.
got, that's a little snuff of
A
yoke.
gorgeous bike, yeah, absolutely.
a
Yeah,
lovely
no,
looking
beaut,
bike,
a
no.
beaut, yeah,
That's a
yeah,
lovely
no, that
looking
is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's an interesting one. But some like I don't know, like it's probably just all in your head. But when you're used to 1,000 cc's and up, you're kind of going, "Jeez, would I go back?" But I know some lads would and some lads wouldn't. Just reading there about the
It's
new.
probably in the back of your head saying, like, I'm on 1,000cc this long now to go back down. And
Yeah.
Like, wonder what
Now,
the
don't get
lads
me
would
wrong,
think.
Brendan.
Yeah.
I would not go
Hold
out
on now, I'm
tomorrow
talking.
to buy a 700
Yeah.
or 750 for myself.
No,
It would be 1,000cc plus
yeah, yeah,
because I'm used to that.
yeah.
But
If one came up,
if
that
I was
ticking
put
the
into a
box.
situation where I could have either one sports bike 750 or
Yeah.
say the likes of a Tracer or a Tiger,
Yeah.
I'd pick the 750.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
You know.
I'm just reading there about that new BMW, the F900R that's coming out. Well, it's out already, but that's what made me think of it. Do you know what I mean? New 900R, like you're talking about there as well, like not mental money for what you're getting. You know, about 13,000. That's pounds.
Brand
now,
new,
or
like.
whatever. Yeah. 105 brake horsepower.
20
Nothing wrong
grand.
with that either. Yeah. 105 brake horsepower as well. She's all the bells and whistles on it. And that's what maybe weigh 208 kilos wet, which is not exactly overly fucking heavy either, I suppose, for a bike like that. But
can't see
that's the way they all seem to be going. That's
Yeah,
the
but
way
you
they're
see,
all
right,
going. 900.
A question for you, right? With the tuning and the advancements in engines, you being the mechanical mind that you are, would something say of our generation, like the newer bikes, say a 700,
Yeah.
but would it be as powerful as Chaz generation's thousands because the way they're tuned, and would you be getting much more power out of them, or
Depends all on the bike and depends what's done to them. You could, like, you could 100%. You could get 700cc, whatever it is, or a 600 Gixxer. Not saying you get the same, but you could make fair improvements to it. Like, you know what I mean? You could make them a hell of a lot more powerful.
I meant to say, because I'm actually the only one that really never said about the one bike that I wouldn't ride again or anything like that. What was it you were saying?
Yeah. If there was one bike you would not ride. You rode and you said absolutely not. The state of it.
Well, I rode a CBR 6, a Bandit 6, a Z8, and a couple other yokes. I won't say the names, but anyway.
I know which one.
no.
I know which one you're going to say.
Which one?
Go on and say it.
GSX.
It's the GSX
Oh,
650.
Yeah.
Well, to be
Was that 650?
650, yeah.
Yeah.
Restricted.
You're restricted, yeah.
Yeah. But come here, what was it about that bike that you didn't like?
It was just too heavy. Well, see, the situation I was in, getting your learner permit and the whole lot, and you have to get a bike. That just literally just came up, and look, you just had to take the chance. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I like that bike, man. I had it down and done a few bits and pieces with it. It was heavy now, in fairness, for the size of the bike that it was a fucking heavy bike, alright. But
Just imagine trying to do your test on it.
yeah,
Chronic.
Oh,
that's another one, boys. And I just listening back to the last.
But like, do you know something,
podcast.
Brendan? Like when we were doing that York down to Clarny, like the whole like spinning the whole lot,
Yeah,
I won't lie to you. I loved the trip, don't get me wrong, but it was the ride. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, but you were getting on the bike, already hating the bike, so that didn't help you at all.
Because like coming into bends, like on the roads we were like coming out, where was it? Lister, what was the place called? Lister Vara? Or what was it called?
Well, we didn't go into Listen Bar, did we?
No.
Was it? No. Well, I can't remember. But you know the road I'm on about where it was all these 90-degree bends coming up at the mountain.
You had them fucking told that now these
Oh
things.
yeah,
these
what
things
was
go
that?
out.
Yeah, I can't remember. I never think of that.
Like some of them roads now, some of them corners now were sharp as fuck.
Yeah.
And like I thrown it, like I mean throwing it into the bend. And just
Yeah, no.
You're
100%,
after getting this
100%.
MT7 now, and we're going up for the spin now tomorrow and that back Saturday. And if I
it'll
hear
help-
one whinge out of you,
well,
I'm
just-
selling the bike.
Oh, is that
And
bit
that's
rich
it.
coming from fucking you?
I just
Yeah, well, honest to God, to
Mr.
be a bit,
Mr. Complain.
exactly, to be fucking two years in a complaint.
Well, I was going to say,
oh,
tomorrow
me
I'll
knee,
tell the
no, me
tale
leg,
now.
and all. I'll if it starts to rain.
I need a
no, it
fan.
is giving good weather. I think. Touch wood.
Touch
Yeah,
wood.
but then touch your head there,
We'll
bud.
bring the wet gear on us just to be on the old side.
I'd wet your pack.
You have to get wet gear packed and all, have you?
in
I'm
top
half
up.
thinking of going to Terence Healy's tomorrow to get a pair of boots.
Yeah, I think we should tip over that far, Brian.
I wouldn't mind going. No, I would definitely wouldn't mind going.
Yeah, but you're, bud, listen, don't talk shit.
We'll just go.
We'll go.
Well, speaking of Terence Healy, I do have to bring to everybody's attention this week's Bike of the Week. And this week's Bike of the Week is a 2024 Honda CBR 600RR. Class bike. Absolutely
Savage.
class. Seen it earlier on.
Savage.
So, yeah, absolutely phenomenal bike. If you want to check it out, jump onto thmotorcycles.ie. And again, of course, there's a €250 Terence Healy Motorcycles clothing and accessory voucher included with this week's Bike of the Week.
Oh, wait till I tell you.
Go on.
Wait till I tell you.
Oh, Lord, this should be good.
Wasn't I bringing over Kieran's GSX 650
Yeah,
over to Tullamore the other day?
yeah.
And sure, I was tipping along, and there was a few cars, and I seen this bike up ahead. Going to catch up on this. So, off fucking screwed the throttle on the shock anyway, and passed out the 3 cars and catch up, and then I said, fuck it, I go again. Just going by a cop.
Yeah.
Janelle.
Janelle.
Heading
What
for
was
work.
that?
Yeah.
Stop.
And I said, fuck it now. And I keep going now because she'll think now we'll be on for a race and she's probably trying to leave me sitting, you know? So I kept her on, I kept her pinned anyway and the whole lot. So I says, next day I'm over there, I say, there's Janelle, some fucking loop ball pass you the morning there in the 650.
yeah. Honest to God, yeah. I wouldn't mind. That's a nice bike she has.
It
too.
is
See
a
it
nice
too.
bike,
It is a
yeah.
lovely
Very
bike.
nice.
Yeah. Terence was saying, I was actually talking to Terence on Sunday. He rides the bike to work nearly most days. Most days he's on the bike going to work.
Yeah,
as well.
because see, he can leave the van over there
Yeah.
in
Do whatever he
the
needs,
shop,
yeah.
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 And take a bike out for a rip there.
Yeah, Sunday, I do want to give a mention, a shout out. Sunday, we were over, I had me dirt bike out. Ross, you bought a new dirt bike as well. So you're
Yep.
joining the dark side as well.
KXF.
KXF 450, no messing there, McQuaid. You got it in one now. But we're
didn't
out.
practice
There's a new motocross track. It's Derry's motocross track just outside Eaton Derry. Anyone that's into motocross is looking for a track anywhere in the Midlands. Somewhere good to go on the dirt bike. There's a kids track there as well. And there's a good grass track in the whole lot. So yeah, have a look on Facebook there. A class spot. But Terence was over there with his 2 kids, and his daughter is absolutely flying it on the bike. The young lad, I didn't get to see him on it, but yeah, definitely the
Yeah, but
daughter
the
is
young one,
absolutely brilliant.
She's mad into it.
Mad into it.
Mad
She's
into it.
flying it.
But
No
then
bother to
sure,
her at
it's
all.
not
Jan-
the fucking
Janelle was
ground.
saying
She's licking it off.
That's true too. That is true too.
Daddy and
Fairness.
mommy are a biker, so
I gave him some fucking lip as well, so I did.
Did
We
you?
were there, and one of the lads that was out had one of these LTZ 450 quads,
Oh yeah.
and the chain came off and raveled itself around the fucking the sprocket on the front. Now, I mean, lad, it was welded into it. So myself and another fella were there. We had to literally, this is no messing, lad, on the side of the track, pull the whole back axle over, split the chain, pull the whole back axle out with the quad, pull the shock out with the whole lot, get the chain loosened up, put the whole lot back together, And Terence Healy fella there, and he, the bike mechanic, sat there and watched the whole office doing it. So I have to get digging out.
But you're no pain having dogs and barking yourself.
Yeah, honest to God. He says, yeah, who are you? Yeah, honest to God. But no, a great spot again. Just a shout out to the lads. If you're looking for a good track, check them out. They're on Facebook and Instagram, Derry's MX Track. So yeah, class. Anything else we want to offer chest spice before we wrap it up for this episode number 44?
No, just that, as the fella says, everybody out there that's riding motorcycles or whatever, stay safe.
Stay safe.
And especially going to Armoy, take
Absolutely.
her handy.
And don't be taking chances.
But Quaid has something he wants to add.
I was reading a great book there the other day in work.
Well,
Yeah. Savage book. I was telling the boys about it. And one of the boys asked for a lend of it after. I said, Grand, I'll give it to you when I'm done. I walked away thinking to myself, how the fuck is he going to colour this book in twice?
Oh, my God.
oh my God, McQuaid, absolutely. No, that was a good one. I enjoyed that. Folks, we'll wrap it up there. Best of luck to everybody competing in Armoy road races this weekend. Safe riding, hey, but it's heading up there. Or indeed, if you're heading out anywhere on the bike over the weekend, stay safe, get yourself back in one piece. And we'll see you all back here next week for episode number 45.
That's it now.
That's our bud.
Over and out, so take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.